Hi, and welcome back to Budget Beauty. We are on episode either 4 or 5 for budget makeup and doing your makeup for just everyday looks, for budget looks, where you don't have to break the bank just to do a look. Okay, you really shouldn't have to break the bank. So, I am gonna do today, I think I'm doing a golden look, so hence the title of this, Golden Girls Enthusiast. I am a Golden Girls enthusiast. I actually watched the show when it was originally on the air in the mid 80s. I love the Golden Girls. And I'm glad people apparently also like it because there's a lot of love for the Golden Girls. So I was like, oh, I'll do a look today that's centered around gold and yellow. And so I'm thinking about my Golden Girls, which was a very fun show, and I loved it. I used to watch it Saturday nights. Today is coincidentally Saturday. I used to watch it on Saturday nights. Came on, I think, 9 o'clock and on NBC. And so I would watch that, Amen 227. I'm trying to think what else came on Saturday nights. But those three specifically, I would step because I was a TV watcher in the mid '80s, and so I'm showing my age here. So if also too, if you hadn't guessed, I am old enough to have been around in the mid '80s to have watched some TV. I am an '81 baby, so I am in my mid 40s now, and I was raised actually in the house that I'm in. This used to be my bedroom when I was younger. And so I watch TV in here. But yes, sometimes. But also too, we watch TV in our living room. And I live in the same house. I actually co-own this house now. I live in the same house that I grew up in. So it's it's kind of surreal that sometimes I'll be watching TV in the living room and I'm like, I was doing this probably like 30 years ago. At least at almost 30 to 40 years ago, I was probably doing the same thing. So yeah, and that is when the reason why I bring that up is because that is where I watched the Golden Girls. I watched it in my living room. But I like to watch TV, and I did then. I don't now. I'm not a TV watcher. If I watch TV, it's like streaming services, and I binge watch things, such as I actually binge watch a lot of things on Netflix, Hulu. Um, I watch a lot of K dramas, Korean dramas, some J dramas sometimes, but mostly Korean dramas. But if my husband decides he wants to watch a certain TV show and he's binge watching it, I'll probably watch it with him. We just, as a matter of fact, we're fixing to finish up Cobra Kai when it launches on the 13th. So we'll be finishing that because that's only 5 episodes, and we want to catch up and get that finished because it's the final season. This is the final season, and it's the last 5 episodes. So we're gonna binge watch that probably. We're waiting on Shogun season 2. We binge watched season 1 because we love Hiroyuki Sanada. So yeah. It was very good. I loved it. And I'm trying to think what else are we watching. But suffice to say, we are TV. My husband is a TV watcher, so he watches random shows all the time, random documentaries. But yeah, so Golden Girls. So to get started, the usual primer. So yesterday, and going along with this look too, yesterday I bought another one of the Wet and Wild multi-use sticks. As I said to my husband while we were standing in Walgreens, because I actually went to a drugstore and bought makeup while I was buying some other things. I said to him, I was like, I'm gonna try to give this one more try. I'm gonna give it one more try. I mean, for the price point, you can't be mad at it. Like, it's doing what it needs to do for its price point. It's just it doesn't do it particularly well. So I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about this, because on the one hand, I'm like, this is great. It's only $2.94. And what I bought yesterday was like $3 and something. So like $3.29, I think. So and it's the same stick as the other ones. I mean, the application is creamy, it's real smooth, it goes on really well, but you're also paying $2.49, and you're getting a $2.49 product, a $2.94 product. I said $2.49, but I did see some stuff that was $2.49. But this one specifically was $2.94 on Amazon. The one that I used previously that did not do what I wanted it to do. And my problem is, yes, you're not spending a whole lot, but you get what you pay for. And let me preface this by saying, Wet n Wild is a beginner makeup. It's made for beginners. If you are not, if you're just getting started with makeup, you don't know what to use, you know, you need something beginner friendly. Wet n Wild is your best bet. You're not gonna break the bank for it. It's very user friendly. Even now, I still, that's why I say I bought a few little products with it from them, and I've been wearing makeup for 30 years. So I used Wet n Wild in the beginning because my mama, the somewhat makeup enthusiast, used to wear Wet n Wild lipstick, and she loved it. She loved that Wet n Wild burgundy lipstick. I can't tell y'all the number of tubes of Wet n Wild burgundy lipstick that we went through in our house with the two of us. Like, we used that lipstick, especially once I started wearing lipstick. So, I mean, it's great for beginners. It's great if you don't know anything about makeup and you're trying to learn and you're trying to teach yourself. Because you're going to learn. You're going to learn some stuff. But if you're advanced, I would not rely on what you got to evolve yourself with it. You got to evolve. Makeup is an ever evolving art. And yeah, you do what you want to do. You do the looks you want to do. You look the way you want to look. Yes, there is theory and color theory to makeup. And there is theory to application and how to make certain things work. But if you want to use it and you want to do what you want to do and do the looks you like to do, like I like to do retro pinup, crazy looking monochromatic looks. That is how I like to do my makeup. Somebody else though, they might be going for clean girl look. They might be going for no makeup. They might be doing, I don't know, glam. Like soft glam. And then there's like categories for that. There's subcategories. So you do what you want to do. And yes, there are rules. There are some rules, but I feel like you do what you want to do, and however you achieve the look that you're trying to go for it. Okay? So just don't spend a whole ton of money trying to do it when you don't have to. So anyway, that's why I say Wet n Wild. Yeah, Wet n Wild is cheap. It is not your high-end makeup at all. It's not even your mid-tier, like, say, ColourPop and Juvia's Place, NYX, that sort of thing. It's not that. It's not on that level. But it will get you where you need to go if you're just starting out and you want to do a few things. So this is the thing I bought. Trying to figure out how to get this to do. This is the thing I bought yesterday. And it's this Wet n Wild multi-use stick. I'm showing y'all this while I'm waiting on my primer to dry here. And it's in the color Champagne Room. Now it was like $3.29. I tried it yesterday a little bit and it's intensely pigmented. I will give it that. And I did a review so that you guys know. I did a review on these multi-sticks because I have like 3 other ones. I'm looking in my little box over there for my extra stuff. I bought like 3 of the other ones, and I bought it in green, blue, and pink. Hold on, I'm gonna grab it. So I bought these, and I'm gonna do my product. By the time y'all see this, I will have done my product uh um thing that I've been wanting to do. I was gonna do a product uh post on Budget Beauty, and I am going to do that by the time you guys actually see this video and it gets posted. So I got these. This one was $3.29. I'm sorry. This one was the $2.94 one, and this is the one I bought it on Amazon. I bought all 3 of these on Amazon. These 3 on Amazon, and I bought this one on at Walgreens. So these 3, one was $2.94 and one was like cheaper. 2 of these might have been cheaper than that. So I got it. This is the shade. This green is the shade Green on Me. And the blue is shade Blew Me Away. That's cute. I like the little pun names. And the pink is called Popular. So popular. But anyway, so as you can see, I've not opened the pink and I've not opened the blue. I don't know how well y'all can see that, but I haven't opened the pink and the blue, but I have opened the green. So the green, it went on smooth and creamy. It was wonderful application. But the problem here is, and I took a picture of myself while I was at work, because I put it on and then went to work. And y'all, it started creasing on my eyelid, and I had primer on. I had on Urban Decay, the same one you just saw me put on. I had on Urban Decay primer, and y'all, it started creasing right in my eyelid, like right about here or so. Like if I close my eye, like right about across here, and you could see it in the photo that I posted with the review, and it was like, why is this creasing after 3 hours? I somehow managed to get it right here on my nose. And I was like, how? How did this move? Like, what are we doing that this moved and got on my nose? It was crazy. So then, even better, then I wound up trying to take it off, and it wouldn't come off. And I was like, excuse me? You're not supposed to... No, you need to come off. So I'm sitting there using my makeup remover towelettes, which get almost like 99% of everything off my face when I take off my makeup. It did not want to come off. And I was like, oh no, this is a problem. I was like, this is an absolute problem. This not going to work. Now, I think, and as I was explaining to my husband yesterday, because I was giving a TED talk on these sticks while we were trying to buy them, I think the reason why I didn't want to come off is because I had it on for like 9 hours. So I put it on to go to work, and then I didn't take my makeup off until like 9 o'clock that night, 10 o'clock that night. And I put it on at like 9 o'clock that morning. So I think the fact that it was on for 10 hours is kind of like, or maybe like 12 hours. I think that's the reason why I didn't want to come off. So yeah. I was like, I don't know what's going on here, but that shouldn't do that. So, but now in its defense, also, now when I took this off yesterday, I put it on, looked in the mirror, checked it a little bit, did a little playing with it, added a little bit more to it. It came right off. I had no problems getting it off. That's because it was only on my eyes for like maybe 20 minutes. So yeah, I think time played a factor in why it didn't want to come off. So we'll see how this is going to work. Cause I'm going to try it again with this look. So this is, the ColourPop, liquid liner, BFF liquid liner. I know that's really blurry and y'all could barely see that, but yes, this is the ColourPop BFF liquid liner. This is wonderful. Now the other day I was doing my makeup. I did not do a video when I was doing this, and I'll tell y'all this as I'm putting this on. I as I was putting this on my eye, my eyes started tearing up. It was crazy. I've never had my eyes tear up like that with putting on liner. And I was like, what in the hell? Like, what is going on? Why is my eye all of a sudden just water? And when I tell y'all it was watering abnormally, it was watering like my eyes were running like I had been crying for about 5-10 minutes. It looked weird. I'm not sure what was happening there. So, yeah. Very weird. Anyway, so, we're going to get this eye done. That should be dry also. My eyeshadow primer is dry. That is the wonderful thing about, Urban Decay. It dries very, very quickly. I do not have to wait a long time. I have been experimenting and working a little bit more with the Juvia's Place eyeshadow primer. It does, again, if we're not heavy-handed with it, it will dry quickly. The reason why I wasn't drying as quickly before is because your girl was sitting here putting like a bunch on, and you don't need to do that. You don't. It really just needs one little good little dot, and then you just spread it out. Like, don't put like 3-4 drops on. You don't need to do that. Don't be like me and learn that the hard way. So, all right. Eyes are ready. Eyes are ready. Also, too, while I'm doing all this stuff, I show y'all my earrings. I got these. I went to they're popcorn buckets and movie popcorn buckets. I went to the Southeast Punk Flea Market, and there was a lady there. She sold very odd, eclectic earrings. Well, considering that your girl is extremely odd herself, guess who bought like 10 pairs? I bought a bunch. And these were one of the first ones I saw, and I was like, those are adorable. I will go ahead and get those. So I bought these and a bunch of other ones. I wore my Ouija board ones yesterday because I wore all black. So when we were going out to do some stuff, we had to run some errands. So, yeah. Ouija board earrings. They're very cool. I got some Rubik's Cubes too from her. She is at on Instagram at Bing Bang Shop. I think it's Big Bang. It might be Big Bang Shop. I will put it in the description of this video. Her exact Instagram handle. But I was very happy and very pleased to do business with her. Super nice lady too, and super cool. I really liked her. I was like, hey. She was like, I love weird earrings. And I was like, are we best friends? She started laughing at me. Because I was like, girl, I used to wear, I had a collection back in the day. And then over the years of moving and then just getting rid of stuff, I don't have them anymore. But I have a few. So whenever I see weird earrings, I try to buy them. And this is my sort of thing. This is very much my speed. So, I used to go to the dollar store all the time in Columbia Mall here in Columbia. And, I would buy just random weird earrings that spoke to me. I've had my ears pierced since I was like 3 or 4. So, yeah. I passed by the place where I got it done 40 years ago. I pass by it on the way home from work every day. That's what happens when you live in your hometown. Also, all right. So I'm gonna cut my crease, and I want to use the goat. This is the ColourPop gel cream liner. Y'all see it in my descriptions all the time of what I'm doing and what I'm using. Yeah. So, I'm gonna cut my crease because I want a thick black crease here. Because what's gonna happen here is, without a thick black crease, this gold is gonna overpower whatever I put on my eyes. So yeah, that's why I want a thick black crease. Bam. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna do a wing or not. I may do a wing. I really didn't aim to do a wing here. Um, I might. As a matter of fact, I think I will. I'll go ahead and draw the wing out. I've gotten better at it. At drawing a wing. I'm still not an expert at it, but we're getting there. It takes practice. And I know there are things you can do to, like, I mean, the people teach the theory about drawing wings, but um see, I can always draw it better on my right side than I can on my right. And they're not at all lined up. So there's that. Ooh, that is not even close to being lined up. Um yeah, I'm terrible at drawing wings, but we'll be all right. I'll get it one day. Like I say, like, see, I got that wing perfectly on that eye, and I did not get it perfectly on this one at all. It's not even close. So I'm gonna try to draw that again. I know I'm wiping this on my face and using my finger to wipe it off because it's my face. If this were somebody else, yeah, sanitation, but it's literally my face. So okay, there we go. I actually got that to kind of look somewhat similar. And this, folks, is why you need tools while you're sitting here doing your makeup. You need to have like some tools around. Um, ooh, perfect. Okay, all right, I got it. I had to go back and redo that. uh, but this is why I also have a lot of time to do my makeup. So anyway, all right. So now the eyes are dry. We're going to do the look. All right. So what I want to do, I'm going to try this something. I'm going to take the multi-use stick, and I'm going to do the bottom like I would do over my eyelid, at the bottom over my lash line. I usually use black. I cut it with black. But what I'm going to do is going to use this instead. And then on top of that, I'm going to put also the other goat by ColourPop, this shadow stick in the shade Flex Metallic, because they match very, it doesn't look like it, but they kind of match. One is a deeper shade champagne gold, and the other one is kind of a yellowish gold. I mean, I know gold is yellow anyway, but it's not a, it's weird. It's hard to describe. Like they're different shades of the same color. So we're gonna try that. So I'm gonna cut this. Hopefully I don't screw it up. And go across. Like I say, the application on this super creamy and very smooth. Now I know y'all can't really see that, but because the light, I can barely see it, but it's there. It's definitely there. Um, and when we fill in, it'll probably be better. And there we go. Now see, I only had to draw that on just a little bit. I didn't have to do no whole ton to get that across. Now see, you can barely see it. It's on there. It's the bottom section right here where my finger is going across over the lid. Yeah, I like that. I like how that looks. Now the ColourPop, you're gonna be able to see it immediately as soon as I put it on. That I don't have any problem with. Um, I don't have problems with application. Um, there we go. So, all right. So across the bottom is now across the bottom. We're gonna go across the top with the color pop. And like I say, when y'all see this, it looks like it's literally blending in and matching, which is kind of crazy. That these match very well. Um, and I feel like up here at the top, where my boundary line is, I'm gonna have to fill in with a little small pencil because it is very close and I don't want to get it on the black. I'm gonna have to fix the black anyway, but maybe I won't have to go over it. Huh? Maybe not. Now see, you can see it. You can see the color pop. Yeah, I mean, now you see exactly what I mean. You can see the color pop up here. Um, and the gold down here at the bottom. So there's really not too much. I mean, I can see the line of demarcation here for the separating the two, but they really are very close. So it's kind of like, bro, do you even have on two different colors? Yes, I do have on two different colors. Um, so well, now that I know that, and I just made a mistake, so I'm gonna have to clean that up on the black, on the crease cut. I done pretty well with not getting it on the black and just having to do minimal cleanup. But see, like on this one too, you can see it, but it's barely there. Like it's barely a difference, but there's a line where you can see the two different colors. So yeah. Now I like this gold with this black. I like this color pop with this black though. I mean, color pop. Color pop with its own other product works very well. So now we got to clean up. Really don't want to get that in the shadow there, but okay. And then I'm gonna clean up right here, some black, and a little bit right here, some black. Okay. All right, and then I gotta clean up over here. Ooh, perfect cleanup. God damn. I cleaned that up so perfectly. Okay, so now, as my experiment, I figured this was going to happen. Like I say, they're super close color-wise. I can tell the difference, but you can tell if you're really close up on it. And like I say, I can see the line of demarcation is right here. See that little ridge where the shadow of my finger is? That's the line for the difference between the two colors. I don't know. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not super woo about it. So I guess, I guess, I don't know. I feel like that's not really like if I wore one or the other, I'd be fine. I would definitely be fine. So maybe what I might do here is buff it out. I might blend them and just make it all one color because the gold overpowers the gold anyway. So I'm trying to think, do I have another color that could maybe do anything with this? I think maybe I have another like peachy, this one shadow stick. This is the shade Socialite Metallic. And I have this one which is Honey BB, the Honey Barbecue. Um these two, I think maybe I might use one of these. I think I might use this one, the Honey Barbecue. Let's see what happens if I do this. I'm gonna see what happens. Cause see, it blends with this gold also. The gold very much overpowers everything else. So see, you can still kind of sort of see the line of demarcation just because you can see where I stopped applying the gold and started applying the other color. But they really blend together. So that really didn't do too much. Interesting. I mean, I can immediately tell exactly where I put it. I mean, just because I know, because I'm sitting here doing this, but I can tell immediately where I put those colors. And the gold, this gold, the ColourPop Gold Flex is like, it is overpowering everything else. So I think what we're going to do is definitely we're going to buff it out and just blend them together. I thought maybe that would give us a different color look, but it didn't. But that's why we experiment, so we can figure this out. So what I'm doing, I'm taking one of my little applicators. See, I have this. I bought this from Amazon for like $6.97 or so. Tools. It's gonna be under. Like I say, it's gonna go in a post about tools and about tools that I use while I'm doing my makeup. Again, don't have to break the bank. These are excellent for applying eyeshadow and for like if you want to spread something out, you want to smooth something out with eyeshadow, it's perfect. Now that did very little with moving it around. It also added some space on my lid. So what I'm going to do here is I am actually going to just apply more. I'm going to apply more of the gold and just use the gold. But see, it didn't necessarily do that on this lid because I didn't put as much on here. These are also great when you want to, like, say you want to get makeup, you want to fix your makeup and you're using makeup remover, liquid makeup remover to do it. It helps. Also a Q-tip. I mean, a Q-tip is probably the best thing to use, but sometimes you got to fix some things. Because you like me and you get makeup everywhere and where you don't want it to be. Now see how this ColourPop just immediately covered it up? That is why ColourPop is very good and why I use it a lot. I use a lot of these shades. See how that filled that in? Perfect. And then I'm going to buff it out a little bit because they actually, ColourPop actually, with these shadow sticks, they advise that you do that you blend it out. You can do one swipe but then blend it. And I'm like, really? Because I've never felt the need to blend this. Unless I'm doing something and I want to put two colors together, but I've never really had the urge to do that. Not really. So I don't know. But yeah, that sort of fixed the issue, I think. Sort of. You can kind of sort of still see it a little bit, but it's kind of sort of fixed. This is a lot of eyeshadow though. Whew. Okay. All right, well, on its own, I like that the champagne room color. On its own, I like it. It did what I thought it was gonna do, which is be overpowered by something else. Because I realized that last night when I had a theory about it last night, but I didn't want to get too involved in it in trying to figure it out. But it did exactly what I thought it was gonna do. I'm just filling in this section with this pencil, um, where I feel like I need to fill in, because this pencil is by Ruby Kiss. It's Ruby Kisses. It's a gold. It's a 24-hour eyeliner, waterproof. Um, it's gold. Doesn't tell you what the color is. Oh, metallic gold is the color. It too only $2.99 for this pencil. I bought it from a hair store when I was buying hair. Probably a couple of months ago. It's very intense. This pencil is very, very, very intense. I don't have a problem with it. Um, if I need to fill in, as you can see, I can fill in with it and it matches. And it's very intense, so it's highly pigmented, so it's gonna match, and it's gonna fill in like it's part of the actual thing. So I guess you could see it on the ridge. I guess too, it's really standing out to me that I can see this because I'm used to putting black there, and I'm not gonna put black there. So I don't want to put black right there right now. Um, so all right, eyes are done, at least for eyeshadow. So we're gonna do our mascara, and yes, we are gonna do face today. We're gonna put some face on because I have not worn face in a couple of days. So as per the usual, our best friend, the other goat for your eyelashes, the Lash Princess from eyeshadow primer or eyelash primer from Essence. Uh, Very, very, very affordable and does a fantastic job. You don't have to wear mascara primer if you don't want to. But I prefer it. It primes my lashes and makes them ready for mascara. And I mean, as every primer does, it's priming your whatever to get ready for other makeup. But I find it makes my mascara uh work better. Um, I'm one of them people. It works very well for my lashes, and it also makes my lashes stand up. As you can see, like you can see my lashes here with all this primer on because it's a standout color, but you can actually see it. So now, because we did not put any, we didn't put a lash line on, we're going to use something that makes them lashes pop and stand up. I was watching the other day, I was watching Erin Parsons' makeup. I really like her style. It is very cute. Very cool. And so she used to do eye makeup campaigns. She's a makeup artist. And so she used to do eye campaigns. And so she was talking about mascara, and it was a video about mascara. And it she had a thing about this Maybelline campaign that she was talking about, and vintage makeup. But she was talking about this Maybelline eye mascara that I really wanted to get, but they discontinued it. I found it on Amazon for like $25 a tube, and I was like, absolutely not. I am not. Now, I say this as somebody who spent $32 on a tube of mascara. The one tube of mascara that I own that is high end, yeah, that we will not be doing that often. So it's good though. I mean, it's all right, but I really wanted to try that Maybelline, and it's discontinued. It's called the the Falsies push up drama. I was really wanting to try that. And your girl saw that $25 and I was like, absolutely not. Not today, we will not. So we're gonna use our Sephora size up. Now listen, it's $16. The Sephora brand is very good though. I just don't I am boycotting Sephora right now, even though I love Sephora stuff. And I find some stuff in Sephora, like Danessa Myricks, Miss Danessa. Your stuff in Sephora is kind of expensive, but you get them coins. You get them. Listen. You get them coins, baby. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You got to make $1 too. So, I really like the stuff that I find in Sephora. It's so expensive. It's so much more expensive than Ulta because Sephora is the next level up. Now, Ulta got some expensive stuff in it. Ain't gonna lie, I can go in Ulta and probably spend like $200-$300 easily. But if I really wanted to, I could. But Sephora is way more expensive. So this is supposed to dry, so I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna let it dry. Now, and some things I did learn from Miss Erin Parsons makeup channel. I learned that how to apply mascara well. It really, first of all, whatever spoolie you're using for this mascara, it makes a difference. Some of it makes my eyelashes stick together, and I don't really want it to clump. Not so much. And it does help with getting the shape and setting the shape. So you kind of want to do it while it's wet so that it hardens in place and dries in place. And yeah. So these eyelashes are not wanting to stand up. Also, too, I learned comb down. I've never done that. I have a little comb. I had never done that. This little brush is helping immediately. So, yeah, I learned to do that. She was like, comb down and comb through so you can get the clumps out and take some of that off. So that helps. I noticed this little brush is helping so much to pull it back up. Like that. This other side's fine today. I'm not sure what's going on otherwise, but on that other side, so all right, I'm gonna let that dry a little bit and then I'm gonna put on my mascara. So while we're waiting for that to dry, let's go ahead and do primer, face primer. Y'all know the drill. e.l.f. hydrating face primer. I'm getting used to learning to do this. But the e.l.f. hydrating face primer. I like this better than I like the face cooling stick. I do like this better. Kind of also got to take my rings off. And I did get my whatchamacallit, cleaned. My sponges. I got my sponges cleaned. But yeah, I like this better. It feels better. The hydrating face stick is fine. It's not terrible. It actually works. It works really well. I'm pleased with the product. It's just I like this better. This feels like silk on my skin. I'm not sure where I'm putting this all on my nose, but all right. Because I'm really not intending to put this on my nose. Not to put too much of anything on my nose. I'm going to put it on my forehead because we're going to put it on. We're going to put some stuff on our forehead because as you can see. So last weekend, I didn't do makeup last weekend. But I did, I did, I did something with my hair. Finally, I washed it and decided I was going to do something with it. Finally, than just washing and blow drying it. So I took the time to straighten it. Because I've been natural. I've been natural since 2011. So I don't get perms, relaxers, none of that. Not anymore. And I think I'm good and primed here. So I wash it and blow dry it, and then I like braid it up and put it under something. But I decided, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take the time. I'm gonna do this weekend. And so start to finish, it took about 2.5 hours. But I straightened my hair out. I flat ironed it, and then I used an electric hot comb that I have. So but the problem is your girl kind of, you can see where I was trying to curl, and then I curled this front part so I could wear it with a curl to it, which my hair absolutely will not hold curl now because it's natural now, and so there is no elasticity to it. It's super kinky and it's long. But I was curling it, and I used a new curler that I bought, which the barrel, I don't like the barrel on it. The barrel doesn't get tight enough to close when you're curling. And so I constantly felt the hair slipping out from around the barrel. But so I went and grabbed my old one. And when I tell y'all it was an old curling iron, I got that curling iron when I was in like the 6th or 7th grade. That's how old that is. And I have not been in middle school in 30 years. So that should tell you something. But it still works. Plugged up, got hot. And I mean got hot enough that you see here. See this mark all the way down here? I burned myself. Right there. Right there. Right there a little bit. Right there. A little bit in this area, dark area right here where my hairline starts. My ear. My ear. Yeah, I burnt myself. I ain't gonna lie. But I got my hair the way I wanted it. So, yeah. So we're gonna put some makeup on that. That's why I'm putting makeup all up here and all over. We're gonna put some concealer on that. So, all right, face is good and primed. The eyelashes are dry, so I can now put on my mascara. All right. So I don't have any events coming up until probably anniversary in April. And I don't know, we're going to go somewhere. We're going to go to dinner for a really nice dinner. I might order a dress. I don't know. I'm going to do my makeup. I don't know. I'll see. But, y'all can see I'm doing root to tip. And then you want to wiggle it up. As you can see, I'm doing root to tip of the lash. And it gives me volume. That is the point of this mascara. And I'm gonna comb through it. I'm gonna comb through it in just a second. And I got this in the color black also, too, because I have black lashes. Um, See, now you can see that. That's a lot. There's a lot of mascara. But um I ain't gonna lie, that Sephora is much as I'm boycotting Sephora right now. Sephora's eyeshadow does the job. Um it's very good. Ooh, ooh, I poke myself. I hate when I do that. I be trying to put this mascara on and I will blink and I will almost poke myself in the eye. All right, so now you can see the difference. This side mascara, this side primer. So, and I like to take my eyelid and pull it up. Put it on. I really don't have anything else left on this. Well, I do have a little bit left. I got a little bit left on this brush. I could take this and use it. And see, root to tip, you can tell I have it on because now the lash line is darker. And that is why you would put on a black lash line. You would draw a black lash line over where the lash line starts on your eyelid, close to your eyelid, because it gives the illusion that there's more lash there than it really is. Now, from what I have been and what I saw with Erin Parsons, she drew a line under the lid. Like not over the top part, but under the lid. And I was like, really? I never thought about doing that. I did not think about doing that at all. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. Also this side too that I'm doing now, this side tends to not have as much lash. I don't know why, and I don't know why it's not as long as the other side. It's weird. But then there's like one lash in here that is super long, and it will stand out if I put enough mascara on it. You'd be like, wait a minute, why is that one way longer than the other ones? Ooh, I messed myself up. I'm gonna have to fix that. That's why I don't like touching the line, because then we take off the crease cutting. I've gotten better with not with not getting mascara on my eyelid. Now you can see it. It's on there. And ladies and gentlemen, that is not mascara on the eyelid. It is literally mascara mascara on the lashes, making them look like that. Now, I like this one, and I can tell you, whatchamacallit, with its false lash effect, great. Essence's false lash effect, the dramatic false lash, great. And I know this is hard to see while I'm putting this on, but it's easier if I do it like this. I remember back in the 80s, it was like, don't let your mascara look like spider legs. And I'm like, first of all, I don't like spiders enough to be looking at them to know what the legs look like. But also, I did know enough to know what they were getting at. But I just remember makeup campaigns being like, you don't want spider legs for eyelashes. You wanted to be able to see the individual lashes with the mascara on. Man, 80s makeup campaigns were a trip. I can remember seeing stuff on TV, and especially in the 90s too. The 90s got real creative. And I guess they still sell it, but there was a mascara called Better Than Sex. I can't remember who makes it. I want to say it's Maybelline. And I'm like, really? We're equating our mascara to to intercourse? Like, what are we doing? And listen, I ain't never, ever, ever used no makeup that's better than sex, okay? I promise you that if that were the case, whoever it is need to be learning and spending a little bit more time. Like, where's the comparison? I'm really trying to understand the comparison, but all right. All right, so what I did was I also messed this up. As you can see, I was touching here to pull my eyelid up to get this mascara on. And your girl kind of wiped off the line. So I'm just going to draw it back real quick. That's part one of that fix. And then part two is fill that back in where I touched it, kind of, with the gold. Okay. Fixed. It's fixed. All right. So, eyes are done. I don't know about this mascara today, but I think I'm gonna put on a coat of Call Me Queen, because I'm not satisfied with these lashes right now. I mean, they're long. And by the way, I learned this. It took a long time for me to learn this. You can put on more than one coat of something. You can put on multiple coats of the same thing if that's what you want to do. But you can put on, like, you can mix and match here. Some people do that. I personally have embraced doing that because sometimes I feel like my first coat doesn't do what I want it to do. Like, it's not giving me the volume or the length that I am wanting. So I feel like I need another one. Like in this case. Which is unusual because, like I say, that Sephora brand, the size up is very, very good. It makes my lashes pop. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I didn't put enough primer on. I don't know. That is entirely possible. I just did not put enough primer on. Okay, that looks better. It does, in fact, look like I have on false lashes here. They are very full right now. And I usually don't have a problem with volume once I put on mascara. Okay. And also, I like this spoolie on this one. On the Call Me Queen. I really like the spoolie on it. It's, the wand applicator is nice. I'm trying not to touch that black again. I really don't want to have to draw it again. Okay. See, they're real short and stubby over here on this side where y'all see me putting this on. It's really short and stubby over there. And it always has been. Alright, so that... Okay, see? Now you can see my lashes. There is no question that I have on mascara. because they are popping from that mascara. Okay. So, all right, look at that. Eyelashes are lashing. They are definitely lashing. All right. So now we're ready for face makeup. Yay! We're ready for face makeup. All right. So, I already put on primer, so we got that going. I have my Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer. Cannot speak today. In the shade J7. You can see. Turn that number. Sorry. So yes, in the shade J7. It's this brown shade, which matches my face and my neck very well. I think I stumbled on the right one finally. All right, so we're gonna start putting it in the places we know we're gonna put it. There, 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 there. Put it under the eye. I had to hit that under eye spot. And then we're going to put it up here on the forehead. Okay. All right. As you can see, I got it in some spots on my face. So now, blending sponge. Yes, it's dirty. This one is dirty. I just used it not that long ago. But I did clean my brushes, and I am gonna put in there my in my tools post my brush cleaner, how I get that clean, and what I use. It's a little simple tool I bought from Ulta. Very good. And as you can see, I'm blending this out now. I always try to get very close to my ears. Also, too, by the way, I shaved because I am a super hairy woman. I shaved my the side of my face because your girl had to shave her face because my sideburns, you can see right here where my hair starts, all the way down. I have sideburns. I suspect if I were a man, I would have had a full, very full, pretty beard because I have a lot of hair. I grow hair and it grows really fast. The hair on my head grows really fast. All this growth, you can't really see it too much because I have on a piece right now, but all of this growth came from a pixie cut in June 2023. I had finally decided to do something with my hair, and I just cut it all off because it was matted up and there was just so much of it. And I wound up doing a pixie cut. This is the section we gotta do. Get this right. Okay. So yeah, that was kind of obnoxious. And so on my part, I did that to myself. I did that completely to myself. And so I wound up doing a pixie cut and solving my problem. So all of my hair grew back probably within 6 months. It took about 6 months, and me washing and keeping it clean, combing through, detangling whenever I do, because I have to detangle. I get knots very easily. That's what happens when you have 4C kinky hair. But it took 6 months, and it was back to a fairly sizable length. And then it has grown every month since then. It grows, and so it's super long right now. So much so that I cannot do Bantu knots because my Bantu knots would be entirely too long. They don't fit in normal rubber bands anymore. So it's also what happens when you have extremely thick hair. I mean, if somebody who knew what they were doing did my Bantu knots and know how to do them and do them right, I probably wouldn't have any problems. But right now, I personally cannot do them the way they need to be done. All right, blend it in. It's blended. I feel like that side's dark, but it's not. It's not really dark. Okay. Y'all see that? So it looks like I have on foundation. I don't. It's just concealer. And it's a matte. I like the matte concealer. Okay. So blending is done. Face done. Eyes done. Now for lipstick, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I was sitting here thinking about it before I started filming, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know how I want to do. I haven't decided on what to do here, but too, y'all can see, kind of sort of see, this is a gray strand right here. I have my gray all the way around my front now. What's part I didn't burn. And but I have gray all around. Some strands out here somewhere and over here mostly. I may have some in the back. I just don't know. I don't see the back of my head that often, so I don't know. I may have gray back there and just never know. My husband has not mentioned me having gray, so it must not be. But lipstick, I don't know. I was thinking maybe a pink nude to go with this. But I don't know. You know, actually, I'm going to attempt something. This is the Sephora brand, the soft matte and easy. I'm going to use this, and I'm going to put the Wet n Wild, this is the lip gloss I bought yesterday alongside that multi-use stick. I'm going to put this on. It's the Wet n Wild, I don't know what this is, Color Icon lip gloss. Now, I put this on, I tried it on yesterday to see how it worked. It's a nice topper. I think it will work really well as a topper. And that's why I want to put that on top of that. Now I also bought a pencil. I'm trying to find it. I bought a pencil, a lip pencil too, Wet n Wild. And it's okay. It's not the darkest. And all of a sudden I can't find it. I put it in here and now all of a sudden I can't find it. Where is that pencil? But I put it in here and I tried it yesterday when I got it and it's fine. It does what I need it to do. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry. I couldn't find it in my little pencil holder. Also going to be featured in my tools section post. There are going to be multiple posts here about all of the products that I have. But Wet n Wild. So this is gel lip liner, Perfect Pout gel lip liner in the shade, doesn't say what, Lay Down the Mauves. I don't know what that means, but okay. So, I don't know what that means. Lay Down the Mauves. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm trying to think of what meme that is, or pun or something, and I can't. So I'm gonna use this to do my lip liner, and y'all will see my lips. It's really gonna match my lips really well. It doesn't. It's not super intensely pigmented, so there's that. It matches my lip line really well. I didn't think it was. I thought it was gonna be a little bit darker. I was hoping it would be a little bit darker, and it wasn't. And I was like, dang it. It just makes it look like I don't have a lip line, except for the natural curvature of my mouth. Okay. So there's that. I mean, I have a lip liner on. Y'all literally just saw me draw this on. And it matches my lips perfectly. I'm like, bro. Oh, that's not brown. I mean, it's brown, but it matches perfectly. That's on me, though. So I'm going to add. Let's see. No, that really didn't do anything either. I was trying to add another brown, maybe that was a darker. So for me, I guess what I need to do, if I'm going to do, it's got to be this brown. It's got to be like this deep brown, or it's got to be like a purple. A purple liner. So we're going to put this deep brown on. This is not a retractable liner either. I'm very, very, very upset because it's not retractable. Meaning I cannot give myself more liner. Because once I hit the end, that's it. Okay. So, now we're going to put this, see, I got on lip liner. Okay, so we're going to put on the soft matte first, and then we're going to put on the Wet n Wild as a topper. And one day I want to learn how to do a ombre look. So, like I say, I have, as I was saying before, I have an anniversary coming up. Wedding anniversary. Our wedding anniversary is in April. And so I tend to get dressed up for that. I don't know what else we're going to do. After that, I don't have anything else until June. So my sister-in-law is getting married in June. And it's a formal wedding, so it's like a formal black tie optional. So your girl is getting started planning. Actually, I actually had already started. I started at Christmas when we got our save the date. And she did a fantastic job with she made a Pinterest board, which is a very smart idea. Put out there your expectations of what you want for people to wear. And then mofos don't have no excuse about, well, I didn't know what to wear. You said black tie optional. And I ain't know what that meant. So, I just showed up in this crazy looking whatever. Cut down on that. Stop that from the beginning. Now, in our family, and when I say our family, I mean my husband's side of things, we don't have problems with that. We don't have people know better than to show up looking crazy to events. Like they don't people in our family like to dress anyway. So I love that about my in-laws. They know how to, first of all, they know how to party, and second of all, they know how to show up to a party. They don't show up looking crazy. So or wearing something completely inappropriate and weird looking. We ain't got to worry about that. Now y'all, I talk junk about this soft and easy mat, but because I didn't feel like I got enough coverage. But y'all, this coverage is actually really nice on this. I mean, look at that. You can actually see it on my lips. Like, I look like I got on something. Because when I wore it previously, it did not look like I had anything on. It looked like I ain't put nothing on my mouth. That was kind of crazy looking. But anyway, so, and I like how soft and pink it is with this look. This was a good choice. This was the soft pink I was looking for. I was looking for a very soft pink when I wear pink stuff. Because sometimes you don't want like loud, bright pink. You just don't. But, anyway, yeah, they don't have that problem. So, I'm not worried about that too much. But I'm glad she said something. Yeah, this wasn't wow. I'm going to show y'all when I finish putting this on what I like about this. Anyway, yeah, we ain't got to worry about that. So, yeah, I'm anticipating going to get me a nice little outfit. So we can show up and show out. She's requesting that guests wear a top, like a neutral color. And so I'm trying to make sure that husband and I have what we need. And he's going to get him a new suit. And we're going to show out. So I want to get him a suit first, and then I'm going to pick my dress color based on his suit. So I already have some options picked out. This is why I started in December, because prom season. People are going to have prom dresses. I kind of need the equivalent of a prom dress, except for a grown-ass woman. So that's why I'm like, I need to start looking now. So we got till June. So, all right. So on this lipstick, I got it on. So that Wet n Wild as the topper, as you can see, it's a gloss. It's got a little bit of shine to it. It's got a decent, healthy amount of shine to it. But what I like about it is it's pink. Like it's an iridescent pink. Is this. So you see, it's like an iridescent pink. But it's great as a topper with this glitter that it has in it. It has glitter in it. And it's great as a topper. I'm very pleased with that. But I'm also pleased with how soft this look looks. I'm pleased with that. Now, I mean, my eyelids are gold, but I like the softness of it. It's not intense gold in your face kind of. It's gold. It's a nice gold dusting on my eyelids, and the lips are a nice soft pink with a nice shine to it. I like that. So, all right, I'm gonna put some highlighter on. This is the NYX Jumbo Use. I've never put this on top of um, on top of concealer. So here we go. As my favorite video game character would say, let's go. I'm a massive Mario fan. So let's see what happens when I buff this out. I don't know if I'm supposed to put setting spray on and then put the highlighter. I don't know. But we're going to learn today, I guess. I guess. So I'm really just buffing this out and doing a little bit of blending. You can see it. It's right here. So you can kind of sort of see it if you're up on me, but I guess I don't know what I'm doing. I'm learning. I'm learning. I am very much learning about highlighter. I like highlighter when it's done well, I guess. I don't even know if I'm using the right brush. Is this the blending brush? Yeah. Oh, look at that. I guessed right. This is the blending brush. Okay. So it is blending it. It's blending it. You can see it. It's blended. Kind of. Ooh. Okay, now when you see the light on it, now you can see it over here. This side needs a little bit more. And then I did put it on my nose, so I gotta remember to blend that in. One time I put it on my nose and forgot. I forgot to do it. And I was like, oh crap. How you forget to do that? I don't know, but I just did not think about it. Also, I don't wear blush, so there's that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I kind of see where I gotta buff it out. Like right there. And like I say, I'm an amateur and an enthusiast. I am not a professional here. So what I know, it's because I've watched somebody do it enough times where I'm like, oh, I think I could probably do it. Okay. Look at that. Okay. I like that. Okay. Oh, I like that. Okay, that actually turned out nice. Oh, what did I say? Don't forget to do your nose. Okay. Now, highlighter does exactly what it's supposed to do on me. It buffs me out and I look highlighted when I blend it out and remember to do it. See, it shows up on my nose. I like having the highlight on my nose. I don't really want it between that. I get shiny. Child, that'd be shiny as hell. I don't want to be super shiny. Okay, so look. Okay, the look is finished, and that, folks, is the final look. As my fave Ellis Atlantis would say, that is the final look. All right, so put on some setting spray. And try not to put too much on because I don't want to look crazy. My little fan. This also is going in the tools. Setting spray also going in. I don't know if I want to use setting spray in the tools section or if I'm going to put it in, if I'm going to put it in like face makeup. I think I'm going to put it in face makeup. It may go in the tools though, because it for me is a tool. Like, if I'm going to do my face, I have to use that tool. I can't not use setting spray. You got to use something, either setting spray or translucent powder. It's one of the two. So, setting powder. So I prefer the spray actually, because I feel like The powder, I would sit there and have to buff it out, and I'd have to put it on the spots that I know I put makeup on, and then buff it out. When setting spray, I can just spray my whole face and dry it, and I know I've hit all of the appropriate areas. It's up to you. It's really a personal preference, to be quite honest. All right, my face is dry. And that, folks. Ooh. 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 It's dry. I look a little shiny, but that's because I put highlighter all over here and all over there. It looks good though. It looks good though. I like how this turned out. I'm very pleased with the lips. I'm very pleased with the eyelashes, because the eyelashes actually worked. And it's dry now too. My mascara is dry. So, yeah, look at that. I'm pleased. I'm very pleased. Okay. Well, folks, that is the look. That is all she wrote. So, I want to thank y'all for watching. Come back and we'll try another look in another episode. See how we do with our next color challenge that we're going to attempt to do. Hopefully, I'll have videos up and we'll be ready to go with Budget Beauty. And I'll have my posts up and the website will be ready. The link is in my bio, and it is in the description of my channel. So go to the website and look at my posts and come back here and watch more long form content. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Peace.